Almost third. I hope you're doing well. It is 10:32 a.m. on Saturday, August 9. Di anno domini di year Religious Fest 2025. I just got a. Let's see. Whoa. Fucking wait. Look at this shit, man. Pack of these bad boys, right? 24/7 for $8. Alright, so couldn't find the $3 woman from China or something here. Or, I mean, it's kind of like, guys, I'm right before I grab. Alright. Strap watch pocket. Oh no, we're probably going left. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I had like a fucking I had like a brainstorm shit on my workflow Friday yesterday. 24 hours, right? I reduced that down to fucking four things. Right? God damn, are you serious? Wait. Okay. There it is. Okay. I should connect on to Francis's Wi-Fi right here, right? Okay, the Francis Hotel, even though I'm gonna guess. Alright, scanning for networks. Okay, Francis, right? So it's not on here, so fuck that shit. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see, right here. Okay, so these are the four things. 0, 1, counting backwards, that's mandatory. That's like, I have to meet the press because heaven can only start with a live international press conference starring me, Kenneth Kennedy Stein. Okay, so I have the most important story possible to be, related by press under all conditions. So why aren't they running it, right? Well, journalistic standards, need for fact checking, actual evidence. They're not going to just take me at my word with a story this big, right? So I got to come up with some shit. I've some kind of evidence, right? So I the things that are capitalized, normally not fully capitalized, the top three are my possible things, right? The microphone, that represents like, when they're giving me a microphone, right? When they start the live international press conference, and like, you have cameras, and if there's another like man or woman with a microphone that's sitting there, they're thinking that they're gonna moderate and ask me questions, I'm gonna fucking like answer their questions, and they're gonna try to like moderate or just control the conversation. I'm be like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm fucking just give me the mic and I'm gonna speak.
If you
no, thank you. Wait, hold on. For like,
I do free phones for people who have benefits.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. I have an EBT card.
Okay, do you have your ID?
I don't have my ID.
I need your ID.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll come back to you see you later. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Okay, so like the medical helmet. That was the helmet I was thinking about. The guy like hats and shit, but I think like a helmet. They had like a military green helmet, right? Military DARPA or something like that. But nah, medical, right? Kind of more like I don't know, more civilian, right? Not killing. Fucking more just beneficial or something, right? Okay. So that represent like they put something on my brain to fucking record my brain waves to prove that the voices in my head are not internally generated, and to find out where they're coming from, what species, whether they're actual human beings, brains kept alive, what have you, right? Or straight AI transmitting, what dimensions are these coming from, where are they coming from, etc. That would involve me trying to convince some people that are really prominent, and therefore their time is really in high demand. So I'm talking about neuroscientists at UC Berkeley that are PhD students and professors. So I'm just going up there like, hey, I'm God, not likely to just spend their very, very valued time and their very, very valued budget to just drop their fucking groundbreaking, bleeding edge you know, world changing research and just drop that shit and come and, you know, take a chance with me. So that I put that up there because eventually that should come to pass. But I put 2 more things that would convince them to do that before. Tape deads. I talked about this time in right? It's interesting too. I put a magnifying glass. I was going to choose a microscope, right? And the microscope icon they have in the emoticons, it looks like a regular one now. But microscope has the connotation of electron microscopes, which are supposed to be the most accurate microscopes there are. But concerning like Stein homunculus that shit would probably not only not give evidence, it would. The more you use it, the less likely you get to get evidence, because it would just incinerate and just fuck over homunculi and just destroy them further and further, making them further smaller and smaller and smaller. Just like if you were gonna tape someone, right? Instead of using a camera, you were gonna use like a goddamn flamethrower, or, you know, put them at the bottom of the space shuttle, you know, when it's launching, or put them into the sun. You know, use like a big ass power laser. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, so that might be possible, but I might hook up with like a good Sarah Hynem, right? Not necessarily the time traveling one, but like when I see a 4D printed kid or something. Because she's got one, right, I think, and like infinite copies, right? But that would involve me going to a different dimension, and I would want to tape that anyway. And dimensions might look the same, and I got ideas for that. So tape spots is like what I'm working on now, and I further put ideas for that, which I'll cover after I read out of Exodus right now. Okay. Let's see. Bible. Okay, the Exodus 39. That was, I think. I think that was yesterday. So we're gonna wrap up with the last chapter, right? Okay. Which is how long? Fucking 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, On the first day of the first month shalt thou set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. And thou shalt put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil. And thou shalt bring in the table, and set in order the things that are to be set in order upon it. And thou shalt bring in the candlestick, and light the lamps thereof. And thou shalt set the altar of gold for the incense before the ark of the testimony, and put the hanging of the door to the tabernacle. And thou shalt set the altar of the burnt offering before the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. And thou shalt set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar, and shalt put water therein. And thou shalt set the court round about, and hang up the hanging at the court gate. And thou shalt take the anointing oil, and anoint the tabernacle, and all that is therein, and shalt hallow it, and all the vessels thereof, and it shall be holy. And thou shalt anoint the altar of the burnt offering, and all his vessels, and sanctify the altar, and it shall be an altar most holy. Oh, fuck. Where did I just drop my cigarette, dude? I just dropped it. Where the fuck? Okay, so we gotta find the cigarette. I just dropped it. I realized I had like just a cherry in my hand. The fuck? Okay. We got a mystery here, dude. Where the fuck? That's some bullshit, dude. It couldn't have been gone up that way. Hey, did I drop a cigarette on here somewhere? I dropped a cigarette, dude. It was in my hand. Where the fuck did I drop it? Okay, let's see. That's some goddamn bullshit, dude. Yeah, the fucker was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I was walking in a straight line. Somebody might have picked it up. Where the fuck is my cigarette? That's some bullshit, dude. Wait, hold on. I'll be god fucking damn. Who the fuck is my cigarette? It's, yeah, yummy. Okay. Oh. That's some bull fucking shit. Yeah? I thought I heard Lisa. That's some bull fucking shit, dude. I'm gonna sit here. I lost like a white pen this morning, too. Don't you hate when that shit happens? Oh, no, it's in my hand, friend. Check it out, it was in my hand the whole time. Fuck it, okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, where was I? I gotta relight this fucker. Hold on. Yeah. And thou shalt anoint the laver and his foot, and sanctify it. And thou shalt bring Aaron and his sons unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and wash them with water. And thou shalt put upon Aaron the holy garments, and anoint him, and sanctify him, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And thou shalt bring his sons, and clothe them with coats. And thou shalt anoint them, as thou didst anoint their father, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. For their anointing shall surely be an everlasting priesthood throughout their generations. Thus did Moses according to all that the Lord commanded him, so did he. And it came to pass. I can't zoom in on her? Okay. And it came to pass in the first month, in the second year, on the first day of the month, that the tabernacle was reared up. And Moses had reared up the tabernacle, and fastened his sockets, and set up the boards thereof, and put in the bars thereof, and reared up his pillars. And he spread abroad the tent over the tabernacle, and put the covering of the tent above upon it, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he took and put the testimony into the ark, and put the mercy seat above upon the ark. And he brought the ark into the tabernacle, and set up the veil of the covering, and covered the ark of the testimony, as the Lord commanded Moses. I should follow that girl. Okay. And he put the table in the tent of the congregation upon the side of the tabernacle northward, without the veil. And he set the bread in order upon it before the Lord, as the Lord had commanded Moses. And he put the candlestick in the tent of the congregation over against the table on the side of the tabernacle southward. And he lighted the lamps before the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he put the golden altar in the tent of the congregation before the veil. And he burnt sweet incense thereon, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he set up the hanging at the door of the tabernacle. And he put the altar of burnt offering by the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation, and offered upon it the burnt offering and the meat offering, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar, and put water there to wash withal. And Moses and Aaron and his sons washed their hands and their feet thereat, when they went into the tent of the congregation, and when they came near unto the altar, they washed, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he reared up the court round about the tabernacle and the altar, and set up the hanging of the court gate. So Moses finished the work. Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation, because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, the children of Israel went onward in their journeys. But if the cloud were not taken up, then they journeyed not, till the day that it was taken up. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and fire on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys. Okay, so I'm gonna That's the last chapter of Exodus, which has 40 chapters. Okay, so I'm gonna just briefly for a minute or so. I'm trying a little bit of shade right here, right? Okay. Cover what I intend on going through today. So, okay, tape spots. Okay, so I made these all 5-4 just to, just put up like that. Okay, spray paint. Maybe get some glow in the dark spray paint, right? Maybe even fucking spray paint like the ground so it can be seen from space. I don't know, whatever. Green, right? Like fucking Grove Street, motherfucker. San Andreas, right? Grand Step out of San Andreas where it came. Okay, right. To mark dimensions, right? Incidentally, in this dimensions movie I was looking for another one, but on Wikipedia, and then I found one on YTS. Look up YIFY and YTS, whatever, free download movies illegally and shit. Okay, anyways, watch that movie, right? And then fucking about a graffiti artist incidentally. Wow, right? Okay, I didn't know, right? Okay, right holier, maybe asterisks by things that might be like all comprehensive shit that might permanently-ish, temporarily-ish, kind of, have some kind of, not like, because I'm scrambling, just doing fucking shit like haphazard right here, right now. I'm fucking, when heaven gets fucking settled, it's going to be like, okay, we got systematic shit for everyone, so fall in line, you guys are robots, 1984, fuck you. No, it's not like that, free will and everything, but like, fucking some kind of like real shit, like, okay, fucking, just like societies now, but just like different, right? Okay, based on revelations, real truth, as I understand it, scientific investigation, yada yada yada. Okay, so right holier, maybe, meaning with like a pen and a paper, right? Save video, maybe have like, fucking like a stable fucking YouTube account where I put my shit, either the one I'm using now or another one. Okay, time jumps. Like when I go through dimensions, maybe instead of going one dimension at a time, just go through like 10 or even maybe like 100 at a time, right? And then maybe fucking go to like, maybe the tunnels and can't go through like, I don't know, 10,000 or a million at a time. Maybe if I go to the Googleplex and fucking, I just made that up by the way, I don't know, who knows, right? Magical thinking, whatever. Maybe I go to the Googleplex, fucking in Mountain View, California. Let's go 3-1 or 1-3 in the elevator stairs. Maybe I'll go like a Googleplex at a time, which will take me different species dimensions, right? But yeah, whatever. That's kind of like learning, I'm already fucked up not being able to get like the fucking human women. Like, how fucked up are you trying to fuck like some kind of like a dolphin headed or like bird headed bitch or some shit? Okay, so time jumps. Okay, like jumping maybe 10 or 100 at a time. Okay, just circumvent behind them or something. Okay, place jumps. Yeah, like going to different locations. I'm gonna start at the Francis, but yeah, there's other fucking places in the world, like on the Mission District, possibly every fucking place in the world. To me. Every place in the world has like a fucking 3-story fucking staircase or elevator. Okay, but who knows? Okay, okay, type totally same thing, but like, get a laptop or borrow a Chromebook using the my ID card. At the Berkeley Public Library, they'll let you borrow for like 4 weeks at a time, and a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. So you always got, shit for your Chromebook, plus your phone if you don't pay your phone bill or whatever, right? Which my ID should be there at Dorothy Day House. I used to have my address, It's been a few weeks. They should have my ID right now. So maybe check that out. Okay, save stuff. I don't know, just fucking, like maybe organize, maybe have some kind of online or offline inventory or some shit, or organize shit by material shit instead of conceptual shit. I don't know. Shard pounds, fucking, it wasn't necessary. Like, get some fucking crystal meth and fucking, that shouldn't be pound. It should actually be porns. Let me connect that. Porns. Okay, maybe get some fucking, porns. No, not posting on this YouTube bullshit because they don't fuck me up and shit. Okay, and then save Bible. Actually, the Holy Bible, like fucking saving. Like I'm gonna save this video right now and post it on YouTube. All right, love you.